Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ultimate Autographs live break room. I'm your host, Don Pellegrini. Alongside me, Rob Hill. It is the Tuesday 3 p.m. show. We have a pre-fill in the jerseys. We got Rachel, Jackie, Javier, and Eric, and we'll get to that in just a matter of moments. But first, I want to highlight this vault break because we are 4 spots to go in the quad, which is a 4-spot break, and we have every single headliner besides the one that you see on the table, Jerry Rice, still available. Baker Mayfield Authentic, Lawrence Taylor Speedflex, Justin Jefferson Speedflex, a Jonathan Taylor Authentic, Jahmyr Gibbs Speedflex, a Josh Allen Authentic, which is worth more than most Speedflexes, Puka Nacua Authentic, a Rob Gronkowski Speedflex that pairs with that Josh Allen, and a Jamar Chase Authentic. Secondary headliners Michael Vick, Jason Kelsey, and Patrick Surtain II. 4 spots to go in that vault break for the vault. That is going to happen in just a matter of moments here in the break room. I dropped that link in the chat. So there we go. I will show off what we have in the break room after our break. That's if nothing else is sold out. So we do have a pre-fill in the jerseys. We can get right to that. But first, we need to do some housekeeping. Roll some dice, see what our dice roll is going to be for our randomizer in today's 3 p.m. show. And then we'll do our chase wheel spin to see what our chase wheel spin will be for the 3 p.m. show. So let me bring up the dice roll up on the screen right now. 6 or higher. We had 6 in the last show, Rob. You want to take a guess? What do you think we're going to get for this one?
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's double that up. Let's go to 12. Let's put you to work today.
Oh, man. You're killing me, my man. You're killing me. 12. I'm going to go 9. How about that? Nice and easy.
9? Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Meet us in the middle.
It's going to be, hey, all right. We can work with 7. We can work with 7.
You know, that was the first number I was definitely thinking of. Couldn't get it off the tongue.
You got to go with your gut. All righty. Let's see what our chase wheel spin will be for our primetime show. We have the vault, the 1-4, the jerseys, the practice squad, the college, the big man on campus, and the half and half. Let's spin this thing. Chase wheel spin is gonna be the perfect. We got a pre-fill.
There we go.
Jerseys. All righty, let me add this to the screen so you guys know throughout the show that the jerseys will be the chase wheel spin. Jerseys are only $29 a spot. All righty. And that is fitting because we're starting off the show with a jersey break. Rachel, Jackie, Javier, and Eric, please wait for my message in the chat. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what we are here for. If you don't have any questions but looking for your favorite team, please let us know. I see Eric with box 17. Thank you, Eric. Box 17 coming right up. Alrighty. So Eric just beat you out, Rachel, by a few seconds. So box 17. I'm going to copy and paste these names and 7 times in the randomizer to determine our division orders. All right, let's bring this up so you guys can check it out for yourself. And don't forget, that vault quad, guys, is going to happen. That is a 4-box break. You have a chance to take home not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 helmets with 1 spot in the quad. Here we go. Thank you, sir. And the final click. There we are. All righty, copy and paste. All righty. Javier, you have the NFC North and the NFC South. Eric, the NFC East. Jackie, the NFC West. Eric, the AFC North and the AFC South. Rachel, you have the AFC East. So we can see the whole name. There we go. And then Jackie, you have the AFC West. Good luck. Jackie started the party in that vault quad. Who's going to join her? If anyone has any questions, please feel free. If you're looking for your favorite team, favorite player, put it in the chat. And if you want to know how the break room works in general, feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. But here we go. Box 17 for Mr. Eric Linnell. Who we got? All right, all right, all right. We have ourselves a headliner, and it is a monster of the Midway.
Hey.
Hall of Fame linebacker, Brian Urlacher, going to go to Javier with the NFC North. Congratulations, Javier.
Beautiful.
Brian Urlacher with the Hall of Fame inscription. Beckett Cert. Very, very nice. There you go. Javier with 2 spots. So, hey, a Brian Urlacher signed custom jersey for only $58. Congratulations, Javier. Very, very nice. Get that extra spot. Sometimes better be safe than sorry, and it worked out for Javier right there. Congrats, Brian Urlacher.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you get multiple spots in a jersey break. Right now, if you're going to get into the jersey break, like we all obviously have our own financial stipulations and our own price points. But again, it is our most inexpensive series at $29 a piece. So if you want to secure your spot, obviously I would buy multiple breaks. So that's definitely the way that you want to go about it, and that's how you get rewarded for it. So,
yes,
I mean, no better way to start a show than with the Hall of Famer.
Yeah, headliner. And that is the extra spot that Javier got because his first order was the 406 order number. This was the 407. So be more like Javier. Get that extra spot. It's better be safe than sorry. So starting off this show with a photo headliner in the jerseys. Only 1 photo headliner gone in that Vault Series, guys. You see Jerry Rice on the table right now. We're looking for the Josh Allen, the Rob Gronkowski, that beautiful Jamar Gibbs, the Justin Jefferson. Maybe walk away with Gibbs and Jefferson with 1 spot in that break. Maybe Gronk and Josh Allen with 1 spot in that break. You guys see that vault on the screen right behind me. Look at those Rave helmets. Damn! Those Rave helmets look great. So I'll write this out for Javier. Congratulations.
Yeah, definitely a guy that we see a lot in the Chicagoland area, Brian Urlacher, post-playing career. If you're a big fan of Bosley, you've definitely seen Brian Urlacher before. So, he's also a great interview as well. Johnny Manziel, a guy that we do get quite a lot here in the break room, Dom. Saw an interview with those two a few months ago, and one of the more candid interviews that I've seen from a ex-NFL player, but in a good way. Like, good personality, very honest, right to the point. And surprisingly, Johnny Manziel, pretty good podcast host. I just, very seamless, very easy. He's not a guy that, based on, obviously Johnny football and all the crazy stuff he did during his college and NFL career, you'd expect him to want to be, maybe like a center of attention kind of guy. No, he's about as laid back as can be. He's like, now the guy that he's interviewing just takes the show. So
Johnny Football.
Johnny Football, and we got a lot of really great new football items in the room for you guys today.
That's right. Here's that vault. Victory formation. Baker Mayfield, Lawrence Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Allen, Puka Nacua, Rob Gronkowski, and Jamar Chase still out there. Victory formation vault. The quad is 3 spots to go. 3 spots to go. Jackie started the party in that vault quad. Who's going to close it out? Get that closer magic potentially. But the vault, 24 boxes left. We have 12 headliners still out there. And that quad's going to happen in just a matter of moments. Here's the Rob Gronkowski custom Speedflex that pairs with that Josh Allen Rave Authentic. One of the best tight ends, if not the best tight end of all time. Rob Gronkowski. You know something about tight ends. The Cardinals, hey, Trey McBride, probably the best tight end in the football right now.
It's the only thing Cardinals fans really know these days. Yeah. So besides losing. So
come on. I was gonna say that. Jahmyr Gibbs, Mr. 200. What a game that he had. We were talking off air about the Giants and Lions. And Jahmyr Gibbs had our man Alex Neatland going crazy on Sunday. We had those 200 yards.
Yeah, no, that's I mean everything that they were doing on Sunday was pretty crazy. From what's going on? Just real quick, there, Dom. Hi, got a mystery box. We're able to open it online. Yeah,
yes, we can.
So I was going to mention. So Todd, along with a couple others, really getting into those personals. Now, yeah, so we can get back to that in just a little bit. As much as we liked talking about our wonderfully crazy coworker and Alex Needling. We have priorities here. So, yeah, Todd, we'll definitely get into that full-size authentic for you, buddy.
I think these are the ones that they just ship out, correct, though? The full-size authentics?
Yes. Yeah, those ones, those are the ones that they sent out.
Okay. So, I think, Todd, they just send those ones out, I believe.
Unless those are the ones in the are those not the ones in the diamond boxes?
Okay, if they are actually, let me check. If they're on the ticker, then maybe they should be.
I don't know, but that's the weird thing. I don't know if they're on the ticker, though. But I do know that we have those in the diamond boxes that we have done before. So let me check to see those diamond boxes.
Well, it says these boxes will not be open on air and be shipped directly to the purchaser. So there you go. Unfortunately, Todd, as you see right there,
asked and answered.
These boxes will not be open on air and will be shipped directly to the purchaser. So unfortunately, we cannot open on air. I wanted to double check that just in case. So it's a good question, though, Todd. So these just get directly shipped to you, my man.
Again, Todd, as Dom just said, great question.
No, yeah, very good question. Todd, if you have any questions about how the break room works, please let us know. We do have a couple personals that we can knock out before that. Looks like we have 2 minis and a jersey. So while we wait for that quad to close out, let's do some personals. How about it?
Yeah, we got a lot to go through, from Kathleen down to Joseph.
So we'll go in order right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
So Kathleen and Joseph, you guys have mini personals. Javier and Devon, you have jersey personals. So technically, Kathleen got her order first, so she's first come, first serve if she wants to drop a box number for the minis. If I don't hear back from her, we'll spin the wheel, and then I'll let Joseph pick the box number for his minis. I know Joseph, he watches the show, so he might be watching right now. Joseph, if you are watching right now, first of all, what's up? How you doing? I think Joseph got a spot in that vault quad, by the way. Thank you, fellas. One of my favorite linebackers growing up, Javier. Congratulations, Javier. Thank you very much. We also have your jersey personal that we can do. So first, though, Kathleen and Devon, they both have first dibs on Kathleen with the mini number and Devon with the jersey number. And if I don't hear back from them, guys, we can take Javier and Joseph's number. I know Javier's watching right now. I think Joseph's watching. I think I saw Joseph get a spot in that quad vault. If not, Joseph, thank you very much. Yeah, you got a spot in that vault quad, which should happen in just a matter of moments. So if not, we'll spin that wheel for our mini for Kathleen, and we'll spin the wheel for the jersey. And then Javier and Joseph, I'll give you guys some time to drop a box number. But let me get that wheel ready. The minis are on the personal tab only right now. They'll come up on our break page once we sell out that practice squad. So if you want a chance at the minis, Until that practice squad is gone, it's just going to be the personals. And that is out of 30. I guess actually what I can do for Kathleen, if she's watching, I can drop the mini personal numbers in here, actually. That's my mistake, Kathleen. Just giving some extra time. Jersey numbers below are just the same on the ticker. So, Kathleen, I'll give you a few seconds. If not, we'll spin that wheel, and then we'll do the jersey for Devon. And by the time we get these personals knocked out, I'm guessing that vault quad, as you see right here on the screen, the only headliner gone is the Jerry Rice Speed Flex. But besides Jerry, every single headliner, that beautiful Baker Mayfield, the awesome Lawrence Taylor. Look at these Rave helmets, guys. Look at these freaking Rave helmets, how they just pop. Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor on the new Salute to Service, Gibbs on that beautiful custom Speed Flex, Josh freaking Allen on the Rave Buffalo Bills Authentic, Puka Nacua. Okay, I got to get a Puka Nacua signature in my collection. I love watching Puka Nacua play.
Who doesn't, man?
Gronk, Jamar Chase, Mr. Triple Crown, and I'm not talking about baseball. All right, so we'll spin this wheel for Kathleen, and then if I don't hear back from Devon, we'll spin the wheel for him. Minis are out of 30. In box 11, which we do have, so let me take 11 off here. All right. So let me grab this really fast. Box 11 for Kathleen.
We're starting to get some movement there, Dom, as well, as the new jerseys are popping back up after we did that Brian Urlacher break, my friends. So, but yeah, shout out to, I saw that you and Rip had a really good afternoon show, and it's only going to get better and better. I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on that vault. Brent Hatch hatched open another spot in that VOD. Oh my goodness, I just combined two words, the VOD. I'm going to start calling it that. The Vault Quad. That's the ideal way to say it. The VOD. 12 headliners, 24 boxes, 3 spots to go. Dom opened up the show by showing that we have every headliner outside of that bad boy right there. Jerry Rice.
All right, this is for Kathleen. Good luck, Kathleen. Box 11, courtesy of our wheel. And we have ourselves, ooh. Yeah, photo headliner.
Nice.
Jared Allen on the Chiefs. Congratulations. The Hall of Famer, the Sax Machine.
Nice. Jared Allen.
There you go. Very, very nice. David.
Break 3 happened last show. That was the Will Shields jersey for Michael Arias.
Yes, that happened. It was the Will Shields jersey. Unfortunately, David, you did not win, my friend. That was a Will Shields jersey.
Congrats, Kathleen, for the Jared Allen. Talk about a guy that'd be a beast in any era. I loved me some Jared Allen, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Jared Allen was awesome.
Most safeties of all time. No, caused the most safeties
Was
of
he?
all time.
Did he cause the Orlovsky?
That's
when,
the most.
when he was with Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's the most famous safety, I would say.
Yes, it's fitting that the most
of.
famous safety is the most safe. Like Jared Allen, the most safeties. His nickname is the Sax Machine. It could be the safety machine. All right, so I'll write this out for Kathleen. We'll do that jersey for Devon.
Did I don't know if I told you about my new BFF. Michael Arias, Big Mike.
Michael.
I know that, I don't know if he's your BFF, Dom, because I know, the little NFC North rivalry you guys
Michael's
have going
good
on.
people.
He is very good people. He was actually nice enough, speaking of minis, to give me a Jim McMahon Rave mini.
Nice.
Last week. I know. It's going to be for my dad for his nice little Christmas gift.
Very nice.
For Pops. So, Pops, if you're tuning in right now,
No.
spoiler.
No.
But,
You tell your dad you bought it yourself.
Spoiler. Yeah,
There you go.
Of course.
I
Yeah.
always recommend that. The holiday seasons are coming up.
Oh,
Win
yeah.
yourself an awesome piece of memorabilia for a fraction of the cost. If you got to give it for a gift, you don't have to tell them you got it for a fraction of the cost. Give someone a Speed Flex for as little as $100 in a vault single, and they think, man, this guy spent
Tell them you got it for twice the
$1,000.
cost.
Yeah. It's like, man, they spent over $1,000 for my Christmas gift. I got to give him something good in return.
I paid for full price taxes, the certification, everything.
All right, we'll spin the wheel for Devon. And then Javier and Joseph right now, if you guys are watching. Javier, you got a jersey personal. Joseph, you got a mini personal. If you want to drop the box numbers, the mini numbers below, I did send it earlier, but let me send an updated because we did take off box 11. So, Joseph, if you're watching, those are the minis for you. And Javier, if you're watching right now, We'll do this wheel spin for Devon and then drop me a box number after that. Jerseys are out of 30. We have 26 boxes left, so can use this wheel out of 30. $22 coming up. Ross' favorite Arizona Cardinal, Emmitt Smith.
You know me so well, Dom. Oh, no.
All righty. Box 22 coming right up in the jerseys. Let me take this number off the ticker. Grab those spots in that vault quad, guys. How close are we now in that?
The vault quad is down to 3 spots.
3 spots to go.
The VOD.
The VOD. All right. Good luck, Devon. First time here in the break room. You know one thing with the personal, you're going to walk away with something. You don't know who, but the goal is to always walk away with a headliner.
And just a heads up for everybody that is interested in maybe possibly buying a personal and getting a guaranteed hit there, Dom. Always try to do it when the series is relatively new, so you just have an increased chance of headliners.
Like this one right here, Warren Moon.
There you go.
Well said, my man. Devon, Warren Moon, Houston Oilers jersey. Gosh, this is awesome. A mooning here in the break room. Congratulations, Warren Moon. You got the Beckett cert, just like all of our items here, certified by the best of the best. Warren Moon, custom Houston Oilers jersey. Congratulations to Devon.
One of the nicest signatures we have here at Ultimate Autographs. An oldie and a very goodie. First African-American quarterback inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Warren Moon, CFL and NFL legend. And again, one of the nicest jerseys. I'm a huge fan of anything Houston Oilers related, Dom, that we get. The powder blues, always a classic look.
Absolutely. Congratulations. So the cost of a jersey outright on our mystery box tab.
I think that's $189.
Actually, this week only, we have a 15% off for Black Friday sale all week.
Yeah.
So normally, you're right, it is $189.99. This week, $160.99.
There you go.
As you see right here, you want to drop the jersey mystery box tab. Click that, add to cart, and it's on sale. Let me drop that link for you, David. You want to check it out. There you go. So those are the jerseys. Alrighty. So very nice. All right. We'll put this jersey away. There you go. All right. Javier Joseph. I know Javier just was in the comments. So, Javier, if you want to drop a box number for that jersey, please do. But if not, we will spin the wheel. Same with Joseph. Joseph, if you're out there, let me know for our personal. I'll give these guys some time because I know Javier and I know Joseph is watching right now. Joseph did get a spot in that vault. So I'll give these guys some extra time. Because I want to talk more about that vault that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I wrote up the wrong post-it. Javier with box 13. Thank you, Javier. I gotcha.
Sounds good.
All right, Joseph, if you're watching, let us know for your mini. And this is for the jersey for Javier. 13. Yes. Yes. 274 368. There we go.
One of my favorite quotes from Major League.
Which one?
When Willie Mays Hayes finds out that he makes the team, then he runs outside the stadium and he's like, "Woo!" Yes.
All right, here we go, Javier. Let me take 13 off our ticker for future reference. Thank you, my man. All right. Good luck to Javier. Like we say with the personals, you know you're going to walk away with something. The goal is, though, walk away with a headliner. Here you go. Box 13. Ooh. All righty.
Another one?
It's another headliner.
Let's go.
It is Fred Warner.
Nice.
There you go. The Fred Warner jersey going to go to Javier. Javier, man, you're getting all the linebackers. Brian Urlacher, 54. Fred Warner, 54. I think I know what your lucky number is today, Javier. Congratulations, Fred Warner. Brian Urlacher, already a Hall of Fame linebacker. This guy's a future Hall of Fame linebacker.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very, very nice. Congrats, my man. Damn. You know, Javier's got a good defense in his collection.
Yeah, I don't think too many running backs will be able to get by that first level of defense. So
Sean, 8 boxes left, 3 headliners, Barry Sanders authentic, CeeDee Lamb authentic, Emmitt Smith mini. The Barry Sanders is still out there with only 8 boxes left. I freaking love that Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State, that matte finish on that authentic helmet. One of the greatest players of all time. Yeah, building the defense, hell yeah. I don't want to be a running back playing against your squad, that's for sure. Unless maybe Jahmyr Gibbs, maybe. Jonathan Taylor. All right. Congratulations to Javier. I don't see Joseph, so looks like we're going to spin that wheel for Joseph's mini personal. Unless Joseph wants to come in with a box number. I did drop those in the chat, but if you need me to drop those again, Joseph, I'll happily do it. What's up, Sean? Good to see you. Good to see you, my man. Hey, right back at you, Javier.
Yeah, man.
Right back at you.
Feeling is mutual, my friend.
Uh-huh. Hey, don't thank us. You got to thank yourself. You bought that break. All righty. What did I just do here? Oh, yeah, I know what I did. I pressed space when I shouldn't have. All righty. So I'll write that out for Javier. And I'll give Joseph a few seconds. If I don't see Joseph's box number in the chat when I'm done writing this, we'll spin the wheel. But congratulations to Javier. 247. 274.
Hey, good evening to you, Sean. Sean Squared, Blasco, and Harold, both checking in with us over here. Let's see what we got. It looks like Eric is getting ready to close these jerseys, and he did. So, Playmakers jersey number 5, Dom, as soon as we're done with these personals. That'll be the next break coming up, guys.
All righty. We got jerseys coming up. All right, there we go. Fred Warner. I love me a custom jersey, but you guys want to hit a home run in the break room? You guys want to get the best bang for your buck here in the break room? It's that vault and that quad. 3 spots to go. I see this all the time here in the break room, Rob. They see that $400 price point. They're like, oh no, I'm not buying a spot there. And then they get several orders in the break room, and then I'm spending like $500, $600 in breaks that you can't get $1,000 worth of your value in. If you want to hit a home run, you want to beat the house, the best bang for your buck in the break room, it is that vault. You have a chance to take home a Josh Allen, Rob Gronkowski, and who knows what we have high now in that AFC's. Maybe a triple up, maybe a quad up. We'll see. But you can't do that in a single box break, and you can't take home an awesome speed flex in a jersey break. Get in that vault. It's going to happen. 3 spots to go.
Yeah, 1,000%. And even if you just end up getting one of those spots in that quad, like you said, for $400, if you land any one of those headliners for even an authentic, let alone a speed flex, you're already, maxing your value out. Depends on the name, obviously, but a lot of those game day authentics, Dom, depending on the name, will start at probably about $500 to $600. Speed flexes, especially if they're customs, like some of the ones we have in that series, they'll probably start close to a 4-digit price point. So you're already, even if you just get one hit out of a quad box again, one out of 4, I should say, then you're obviously, it's a very, very good investment for you guys going forward. So.
Well said, my man. Well said. So it looks like we do have a jersey coming up. So I'll give Joseph some extra time for that mini because breaks do come first. So Joseph, if you're watching, you got some extra time to think of that box number for your minis. So playmaker number 5 coming up. Take a sip of my pop. Shout out to Melissa and our HR staff today. Hooking up everyone with their favorite drinks. Thank you, Melissa.
That was a nice surprise. It's a very nice surprise to walk into.
I love coming into work with a nice cold Diet Coke. I love it. All right. So this is a jersey.
Good luck to you, Sean, on getting your first day started tomorrow. So
good luck tomorrow, Sean.
Good luck.
15. Thank you, Mr. Linnell. Box 15. Alrighty.
Jerseys are flying.
Yeah, I mean, I grabbed it right here.
Thank you.
All right. 15 is good. Thank you, Eric. All righty. Here we go. 7 times in the randomizer. All righty. For our divisions. Good luck, everybody. Only 7 times. A quick trip. There we are. All righty. Copy and paste. Take it to your divisions for our jersey box break. Lance, the NFC North. Juan, the NFC South and the NFC East. Eric Linnell, the NFC West. David Amore, the AFC North. David Amore, the AFC South. Lance, the AFC East. And Eric, the AFC West. Here we go. Box 15, Playmaker jerseys. All righty, hey.
Another one?
Not this time, but I like it. It's a headliner to me. It's a Green Bay Packer.
Hey.
Don Beebe.
There you go.
Very nice. The former Buffalo Bill, the former Green Bay Packer. Won a Super Bowl. Super Bowl 31 with the Packers. Very nice. NFC North, Lance Abbott. Congratulations. Don Beebe. There you go. The Super Bowl champ for the Packers. And a member of those 4 straight AFC Championship Buffalo Bills teams. He is that, I guess the one play, if you're a Bills fan, that's like the one highlight of the Leon Lett, thinking he's going to have a scoop and score, running in, celebrating a little too early. Don Beebe never quitting on the play, forcing the fumble right before the goal line. I guess there's got to be like one positive play in those
Yeah, right.
4 Super Bowls for the Bills. But Don Beebe, good player, man. Good player. There's a reason why he played on winning football teams. So very nice. The Hill and the yes, Ricky Williams and Tyreek Hill are both available. I'll give you a full breakdown who's available. Bo Nix, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Joe Montana, Adrian Peterson, Baker Mayfield, Travis Etienne, and Ricky Williams still out there. If you want to, they wrote Kurt Warner on the board on accident instead of Fred Warner. You can erase that. It's the Fred Warner. I know that might be a little confusing. You're like, well, Kurt Warner, he's still.
I'm hoping for Kurt Warner. I still might hold out hope and just keep it up there to manifest it, but yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that off.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Lance. I'm a Vikings and a 49ers fan. Ooh. So I know what you were going for in this series. Joe Montana or Adrian Peterson. Vikings in the vault. Justin Jefferson. Speed flex. Take your chance. Win the Jefferson flex and the Gibbs speed flex potentially. We'll see. We shall see. But I'll write this out for Lance. Nice hit, Lance.
Lance making him dance on a Tuesday.
There you go.
Making me think of my guy Lance Stevenson.
Ooh.
Back in the day.
Former Pacer.
Yeah. And all of his antics.
One of LeBron's.
I was going to say, hopefully Lance isn't blowing in anybody's ear today to annoy them.
One of LeBron's favorite players to go against? Or least favorite? All right, Don Beebe. All righty. All right, let's get that mini done for Joseph. All righty, where are we at right here? All righty. So I don't see Joseph in the chat. Looks like we will go to that wheel. Wheel out of 30 for the minis. So here we go. I think we gave Joseph enough time. What's up, Doc?
What's going on, Papa Doc? Good to see you, my man.
It's a Lawrence Taylor speed flex with Doc's name on it. I know he's a big-time New York Giants fan.
We actually put that in the vault just for you, Doc, specifically.
That's what I told him. So make sure there's a Lawrence Taylor in there for the Doc.
I don't know. Heath might have something to say about that. He just grabbed a spot in that vault quad.
There you go. Thank you, Heath.
Get all up in that VOD.
All right, so box 26 coming up.
2 spots to go, guys.
2 spots to go. That is going to happen. So box 26 for Joseph's mini personal. Let me grab this right here.
Mini personal, gotcha.
All right, put in for probably my last box until the new year. Well, good luck, Heath. And Doc, yes, you may. We have one headliner left. It's Sterling Sharp. 4 boxes, 1 headliner, secondary headliner, Sterling Sharp. But those are the last 4 boxes. So once that quad does sell out, that series is out of here. But 1 secondary headliner left. The Triple Crown winner, the Hall of Famer, Sterling Sharp. All righty. Doc is always so polite. May I ask? Yes, of course. All right, box 26.
He just gets it. That's it. He just gets the break room.
Joseph, he has himself. Hey, the trifecta today for me. Will Shields.
Let's go.
Will Shields on the Rave mini helmet. Gonna go to Joseph. Congratulations, the beautiful Rave Kansas City Chief. JSA cert, just like all of our items here. Certified by the best of the best. A great looking signature, as always. Will Shields. Very nice. I love the Rave Kansas City Chief helmets.
Yeah.
Guys, we got 4 Rave helmets that I can confirm in that Vault series, guys. So if you're like, man, those Rave helmets, they look awesome. Wait till you see the full-size helmets and the Speed Flexes. Woo! All right. I'll write this out for Joseph. And I'm going to bring that Vault on. Actually, I could bring that Vault on the screen right now. So they're like, Dom, you keep talking about this Vault. I want to see it. I got you. There it is in the chat. Every headliner besides the Jerry Rice is still available. Look at that Lawrence Taylor with the GOAT inscription. How freaking awesome is that?
The D-Goat.
The GOAT. Who's going to win the GOAT? Here in the break room. But congratulations to Joseph. Will Shields. All righty. That is good to go. Baker Mayfield, Lawrence Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Allen, Puka Nacua, Rob Gronkowski, and Jamar Chase. Downside is I probably will miss the live pool because of work. I mean, obviously, you want to watch that break happen live. The good news here in the break room is that you don't have to be present to win. So if you're not able to watch live, you can always have some surprises come your way. But, Heath, you can always come in the chat later and say, hey, guys, here's my order number. Just let me know if this break happened and give me a time frame. We won't spoil it if you ask us.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're like, hey, guys, please don't spoil. Because I get it. I know sometimes where, you can't watch your favorite team play, so you want to record the game and you want no spoils. So I totally get it, Heath. So if you want that to be the case, just come in the chat whenever you're available. But we can definitely do this break ASAP. We can do it before Heath's cats go back to work, right? Let's get it done. Only a couple spots to go. 2 spots left. Rob, if you want to go over what we have in here.
Yeah, absolutely. This Vault series, or the Vault as I've been speaking over my words so far here today, this is definitely going to be the hottest ticket series leading up into the other primetime show with myself and Comet and Chev tonight, guys. Wonderful ratios on the board. 12 total headliners, 24 boxes remaining. Every single photoed headliner that you guys see in front of you is still available. Let's talk about some of these guys, right? We have some modern day greats and some all-time legends in this series as well to talk about. Baker Mayfield on a Rave Authentic there. One of the best quarterbacks in the game. Sunday Night Football, unfortunately, for those that tuned in and watched that Sunday Night Slaughter, hate to say it, certainly not on Baker Mayfield. He was dealing with some sort of left shoulder impingement injury. But make no mistake about it, he's led the NFL in passing touchdowns over the last 2 seasons coming into this year. Definitely one of the most entertaining offenses to watch this season. Tampa Bay, don't sleep on them in the NFC this year, and that is a large part due to Baker Mayfield's excellence. Speaking of excellence, doesn't get much better than Lawrence Taylor. LT, one of the greatest defensive players of all time. If you're a break room regular here at Ultimate Autographs, you are very familiar with the excellence of LT. The D-Goat, the baddest MFer, graces our Vault Series, which again, guys, 100 on the single, 200 on the double, 400 on the quad, which is down to 2 spots to go. Jerry Rice is indeed on our table. Again, guys, the only headliner that is not available. Justin Jefferson, he might not be Jerry Rice in the all-time totals, but my goodness, is he putting up some numbers comparable to Rice in the modern day era. Actually, as this currently stands in the regular season, the highest average per game in NFL history is Justin Jefferson. Jetta's available on a speed flex in this series. Jonathan Taylor as well. Talk about a beautiful eclipse for Jonathan Taylor in this series. The luck of the shoe has been on his side for most of the season with the Indianapolis Colts, who still hold one of the top seeds in the AFC. You want to talk about a guy, Dom, who has been on top of the football world for the last 24 to 48 hours?
Let's talk about him.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Sonic bouncing his way through this photoed headliner for the Vault Series. 4 total touchdowns, over 200 yards from scrimmage on a come-from-behind OT victory against Jameis Winston and the New York Giants this past Sunday. For those that are indulged in fantasy football, Dom and I certainly are. I think Dom and I are probably checking our fantasy lineups every other second of the day.
Dom's wishing he had Gibbs on his fantasy team.
Everybody's wishing you either had him or didn't go up against him this week. 55 burger dropped in the fantasy PPR standard chat for Jahmyr Gibbs this week. You can certainly make a case on any given Sunday, Dom. He is the most talented running back in the entire NFL. Dan Campbell, you got to quit that dual backfield with him and Montgomery. You really just got to lay off of that going forward. Josh Allen is available on a Bills-Raven this series as well, the reigning MVP. Puka Nacua, Dom hyped him up earlier, and he doesn't even need to. It's Puka Nacua.
I love Puka.
One of the best, and certainly trending as one of the most popular players across the entire NFL. Just a really awesome story, a 6th-round pick. The LA Rams just continue to dominate scouting and draft evaluations. And some of the players that they brought into their team over the last couple of years. No greater story than the famous Hawaiian himself in Puka Nacua. How about Rob Gronkowski on a New England Patriots speed flex, that being an AFC East hit there, Dom. Top 5 all-time in receiving touchdowns for tight ends. You see Gronk everywhere, but most notably, you see him as a headliner here in this Vault Series. And, of course, you can't forget about the reigning Triple Crown winner from the wide receiver position on the salute to service in Jamar Chase. Looking to somehow, someway reunite with his buddy in Joe Burrow this upcoming week and looking to keep the dim Bengal playoff hopes alive, Dom.
Thanksgiving. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow.
That's Baltimore, I believe, right? Yes. That they play on Thanksgiving.
No T. Higgins that game, so 20 catches for Jamar Chase? You might be saying, Dom, 20 catches.
In the first half.
How many did he have with that one Thursday night game with Joe Flacco against Pittsburgh? What was it, 15, 16 catches? Now he's got his quarterback 1 coming back, one of his best buddies, Joe Burrow. Yeah, Jamar Chase, who, numbers-wise wasn't missing Joe Burrow too much, but it's good to have his QB1 back for Mr. Triple Crown. I don't want to talk too much inside baseball, Rob, but they asked us, what are some players you like to see more in the break room? And one of the players that I like to see more in the break room is Puka Nacua, one of the best players in the NFL. On those awesome Rams standard helmet. Gotta get some more of that, right? There's Puka. Record your favorite breakers and watch them later. I've got all my Uncle Joe shows on VHS. Nice. There you go. Can I borrow one of those Uncle Joe shows on VHS? The Uncle Joe show. Yeah, you don't have to be present to win here in the break room, guys, but it's a lot more fun if you're watching the show live, seeing your W, right? Then again. So there we go.
If you were checking out the break room for the first time, Dominator, what would be the series that you would want to peek your head into to see, like, oh, okay, I got some coin in my back pocket and I want to put it in the right spending area? What series would it be and why?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was reading something. But yeah, 100%. It's the vault right now. 2 spots to go in that vault. Not only can I walk away with a Gronk and a Josh Allen, but maybe a Justin Jefferson and a Gibbs, and who knows what else is high and out there in that break, right? Double up opportunities, triple up opportunities, dare I say a quad up opportunity? And you guys are like, quad, come on, that doesn't happen. No one ever wins 4 helmets with one spot. I've seen it twice in the break room. Twice I've seen it with one spot. But you can't win if you can't play. I know that for a fact. I can confirm that. You can't quad up if you don't have a spot in that quad. Gotta love that great penmanship. So who's it gonna be? Who's gonna grab that spot?
Yeah, the great penmanship point definitely comes from a lot of our, more Hall of Fame throwback players that I like to see here at UA. So for me,
some current guys though.
Yeah, some current guys have some awesome penmanship as well, without a doubt. It just depends on your personal preferences, right? Like, are you going for more aesthetics? Are you going for more penmanship? Are you going for more resale value? Again, there's a million and one different ways that you can attack this from all different angles, right? Again, you mentioned the holiday aspect of it. It's gift-giving season. I've seen a lot of our regulars even mention in the chat that they already got multiple gifts lined up from items that they've won from UA. So I'm really excited for that.
The earlier work on the 8-track.
On the 8-track is crazy.
You guys see it on the graphic right there. Look at those Rave helmets that are just popping on that graphic. The Baker Mayfield, the Josh Allen. Those are Christmas vibes right there. Get that Christmas red. The Justin Jefferson. You guys know I don't say anything nice about the Vikings unless I really, really have to. I got to give credit where credit's due. That beautiful Minnesota Vikings. There you go. Fanatics. Let me show that off. I got you, Alfredo. It's a Fanatics shirt. I'm looking at it right now. There you go.
The Raider.
The Raider.
As you like to see.
Jerry Rice. All of our items certified by the best of the best. Fanatics, Beckett, JSA, PSA, Prova, Racky, Schwartz. You name it. You have the Jahmyr Gibbs video. They see that beautiful custom. No problem, Alfredo. Looks like the Gibbs also a Fanatics certified. Michael, oh, we know. Hey, I got to give credit to Justin Jefferson. Guy's been the best wide receiver in the NFL for the past, 4 or 5 seasons?
1,000%.
There's the one constant. Every year, there's always a different question who the best wide receiver is. A couple years ago, it was Justin Jefferson and Tyreek Hill. Then it was Justin Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb. Then it was Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase. Next year, I'm sure it's going to be Justin Jefferson or JSN. You know what the one constant about those questions always? Justin Jefferson is always in that question.
No matter who it is.
No matter who it is.
Yeah, he's QB proof. And Lord knows, all we know, Vikings hater. And we all know that JJ McCarthy right now is a
Hey, be nice.
There's a lot of things that could be said about. I already saw some things that Mike was saying on our Sunday show. So I'm basically speaking the thoughts of Vikings fans. But Justin Jefferson though is just, you and I could be under center out there throwing him the football, and I think he could go for probably 6 yards and for a $120. Now the $120 is going to be about 5 yards through the air from you and me, and then the rest is going to be a whole bunch of yak. Yeah. But
no, hey, if I was a quarterback in the NFL, the defense would love me. You know why? Because they know where I'm going with the football. I'm not throwing at anybody else but Justin Jefferson. If I'm going down, I'm going to make sure I go down throwing the best damn wide receiver in the NFL. Jay Jettas. And I don't know, maybe JJ McCarthy. Maybe he's not as bad as he looked. Maybe he just ran into the new 1985 Bears defense, the 2025 Green Bay Packers. I'm just thinking out loud.
I was saying I was going to say that's quite a statement to make.
Trying to, talk about like the bright side of JJ McCarthy. There you go. Michael says, you can say whatever you want about the other JJ. Hey, I know this JJ, an absolute beast, Justin Jefferson, on that beautiful Rave Minnesota Vikings. I like the yellow ink on there too. Paired up with the Jahmyr Gibbs. 2 spots to go in the quad. 2 spots to go in the quad. Hey, I'm not going to get ready to give up on J.J. McCarthy just yet. I know not the best start to his career, but I'm a Jordan Love fan. I've been a Jordan Love fan for 3 seasons now. Jordan Love's first 7, 8 starts as a Packer starting quarterback, let's just say I was looking at mock drafts. So don't give up on J.J. just yet, especially with Kevin O'Connell as his coach, especially with a wide receiver like Justin Jefferson. We'll see. Can you look up this order for Jason really fast? 274, 323. I mean, that is true. That is true, Eric. He did sit on the bench for 3 years. That is true. But I know John Gruden compared J.J. McCarthy to Brett Favre, saying that when Gruden was a coach for the Packers in 92, there was a lot of growing pains. He talked about the growing pains with Brett Favre in 1992, how there was times where, like, man, we might have to go get a quarterback next season. And eventually figured out, I'm not comparing J.J. McCarthy to Brett Favre, and for my sake as a Packer fan, I'm hoping he doesn't turn into Brett Favre, but I'm not ready to give J.J. McCarthy the bus stamp just yet.
No, I don't think anybody's going to want to go to that point. Jason, I'm about to give you an update on your order, my man. I don't think anybody's going to go to that point. But again, there are certain levels of expectations when you are getting ready to take over a quarterback position, regardless if the guy is ready or not. Look, you're coming up into a team that inherited a 14-win season last year in Minnesota, and you let that guy go and Sam Darnold. I mean, that's fine, but I mean, they had one of the best defenses in the NFL. Sam Darnold played like a Pro Bowl, all-pro level quarterback. Now, the last 2 games of the year, yeah, he regressed to who we thought Sam Darnold was going to be. But guess what? Sam Darnold wasn't a fluke. Look what he's done in Seattle this season. No. So, and then obviously J.J. McCarthy, who they did use a top 10 pick on, he did sit last year, of course, due to injury, not because of Kevin O'Connell's own choosing. He did sit last year because of injury. He might have been slated as the starter as the season went along. I think Darnold was going to be that guy to start off anyway. But he did have an opportunity to sit, to gather information. Now, he did it, not fully practicing in pads, but at the same time, when you have a defense as good as Minnesota's, when you have a coach as good as Kevin O'Connell, when you have a weapon as great as Justin Jefferson, there's not really supposed to be, exactly, up in the vault, there's not really supposed to be a tomorrow. Now, I don't think it's too early to say anything bad about J.J. McCarthy, but I think it's deserving why Vikings fans in particular are frustrated. They have a right to be.
So, Jason, they took that down. They refunded everyone who was in that break, so you should have got a refund if you want to check your email, check your inbox, but you definitely should have got a refund in that Diamond Pump Fake series. If you did not get a refund, you could call customer service and they can take care of that for you, but you should have got a refund. We took that down and replaced it with this brand new Vault series.
Just a
reason why?
Yeah, just a heads up there for you, Jason. So you were in Big Man on Campus number 8. So it's actually what was the first break of our entire day today. It was won by Peter Halecki. He got a Patrick Peterson jersey as a part of that. So that was opened up 10 minutes into our 9 a.m. show, Jason, in case you want to go back and watch that, my friend. So.
And thank you. You gave me an idea to talk about that college series, because right now that college series, 8 boxes, 3 headliners. And the 3 headliners, you have Emmitt Smith on that gorgeous mini helmet, Florida Gators, my favorite helmet in college football. Go Gators. CeeDee Lamb on the Boomer Sooner. How about if they take care of business next week, Boomer Sooner, they're in the playoffs. Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And then we have the Oklahoma State, who they got a lot of work to do before they're in the playoff. They might need a Barry Sanders type running back to get even close. But that beautiful Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State, aesthetically probably the best helmet in that series. I love that matte finish on that Oklahoma State lid. Awesome. Aaron with his J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, during their national title run, they didn't throw the entire second half versus Penn State. I don't think J.J. should be considered a backup. Yeah, because Blake Corum, right? Blake Corum was the lead dog.
Stud, yeah.
Yeah, and what's funny? I mean, he's actually, speaking of Blake Corum, because I was watching that Sunday Night Football game, and he's starting to get closer and closer in that snap share with Kyron Williams. They went to Blake Corum a lot in that first half, but again, they were just dominating Tampa Bay through the air. But yeah, Blake Corum was definitely the centerpiece of that offense.
We've had Blake Corum in the break room before.
Yeah, we have indeed.
There's a Michigan Wolverine spot.
Out of curiosity, Dom, because
Yes.
I think I know the answer to this already. Because when did this vault get put up?
I think this morning.
This morning?
Yes.
Okay, vault up. That's it. Okay. Just so you guys know, by the way, I'm going to make a change to the live break page. There is one spot to go in that quad. Big shout out to my guy, Louis Albine. Thank you, Louis. But it is not live break number 4. It's going to be live break number 1 for the quad. Because we have 24 boxes available. If we did 3 quads already, the math is not mathing, as the kids say on that equation.
Yes.
So
we only knocked out 3 doubles.
So just so you guys know, because I am making an adjustment to that right now.
Good.
What we got, who we have in this upcoming quad, which is going to happen, by the way, in the vault. We just need one more to go through.
Louis.
We have Jacqueline, Joseph, Dustin, Brent, Heath, and Louis. Right on cue. Thank you, Dan.
1 spot to go. Thanks for getting that taken care of. I don't know how that happened, but thank
Louis,
you.
Louis.
And good catch, my man. There it is. The vault. Baker Mayfield, Lawrence Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Allen, Puka Nacua, Rob Gronkowski, Jamar Chase, Michael Vick, Jason Kelsey. Where's my Eagle fans at? Jason Kelsey. Has there been I'm not saying the best lineman of all time, but popularity. Has there been a more popular offensive lineman ever in NFL history? Maybe back in the 80s when Washington had the Hogs on the offensive line. But I can't remember an offensive lineman being this so damn popular. Where commercials wanted a center. Usually they want the quarterback. They want the wide receiver. They want the running back. No, they want Jason Kelsey, the iconic Philadelphia Eagle, future Hall of Famer, one of the best centers of all time. Cincinnati Bearcat.
Yeah.
Corman, the defense. I think everyone in the state of Michigan was shocked when JJ got drafted that high. Yeah, the Vikings, I don't know what was more shocking. I would say that JJ wasn't, too shocking because he was like first round, like projected to go first round.
Yeah.
The Christian Ponder one from about, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
12 years ago? That one was shocking.
Another thing that I would say, I would
Luckily,
agree
Justin
with,
Jefferson didn't have to play with Christian Ponder. If you think J.J. McCarthy wasn't any good, Christian Ponder.
Look, I think that in all honesty, and again, I think, I'm not saying I'm not putting an exact timestamp on this, but again, KOC has been a guy, the Vikings head coach, that's been able to get the most out of his quarterbacks that he's had a chance to coach. He's gotten the most out of every quarterback he's had a chance to, that's played under him. So a guy that I could see J.J. McCarthy as a comp being his total complete upside if everything develops well, I could see him being Brock Purdy. I could see him being a Purdy type of guy that could be a high...
Last night, Brock Purdy?
Maybe not last night, Brock Purdy, but
okay.
I was going to say Brock Purdy, I think, is a reasonable comp. A guy that if you ask him to go above and beyond and make plays out of the pocket consistently, I don't think he can do that on a consistent basis. But in terms of being a solid pocket presence, he gets the ball out quickly, he gets where he needs to go. I think I could see that happening. So, all right, guys, let's switch teams.
Fair enough, Michael. Fair enough. That vault quad.
We could talk about and make fun of my Cardinals all you want.
I am starting to itch talking about the Vikings so much. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why am I starting to itch? All this Vikings talk is starting to get to me. One spot to go for that quad. Who's gonna close it out? Hey, maybe all this Vikings talk. We Beetlejuice the Justin Jefferson speed flex, that beautiful purple rave helmet.
Just might.
But one spot to go in that quad. $400 a spot. You can walk away with 2 speed flexes, maybe Gibbs and Justin Jefferson. Over $2,000 worth of value right there. And possibly, you never know, man. Walk away with the Gibbs and Jefferson, and maybe there's another hit in that NFC North that we don't know about. Maybe there's 2 hits that we don't know about in that NFC North. I can guarantee you, though, you're not going to win any helmet if you don't have a spot in this quad. One spot to go. We are looking for a closer. All it's going to take is someone to come in and say, man, that vault quad is one spot to go. What's available in it? And I tell them, well, every headliner besides the Jerry Rice. Like, oh, and it's not closed out already? Oh, yeah, I'll take that last spot for sure. So there it is. The vault quad. Victory for Mason. 4 chances to see some headliners in the quad. We got the Gronk. Beautiful. The Jahmyr Gibbs. Man, I like that blue. The Honolulu blue. So one spot to go in that quad. I'm going to refresh the... Oh! It's out of here. Sold out.
Yes, sir.
Sold out is that vault quad. So we'll get that ready. Heck yeah. All righty. So I'm going to ask for 4 box numbers. So if I just bought in, it won't be on this live, will it? Well, if you just bought a spot in that vault quad, then yes. If you bought a spot in a break and it didn't, then the next one that sells out, you should be in. So if you are, if you bought a spot in that vault quad, then you should be in. Unless we did that break already. If you have an order number, please let us know. We can check if we did that break or what break you are in. I'll let you know how close you are to that break closing out, unless you got in that vault quad, which is coming up right now.
Shout out to Brandon Brown. Thank you, BB, for for double B for closing out that series. So now here's the interesting thing. Just looking up on the board, just trying to think of the triple up or maybe quad up possibilities that we could maybe have in the series. We got a lot of good options up here, though, man. We got a lot of good. Obviously, the Jefferson and Gibbs, I think, is going to be the number one there, Dom. So that people are going to be chasing after. So that's going to be. I got that ready for you right now. So
thank you, sir. And I know obviously the speed flex is always the goals, but let's not sleep on that Josh Allen authentic, which is worth more than some speed flexes. JA17, and if he, keeps balling the way he is, and maybe eventually wins that Super Bowl, Josh Allen. And I know Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl. And Dan Marino had all the talent in the world. And that's like the 1% where it doesn't happen. 99% of the time, when you have a guy as talented as Josh Allen, I'm talking all-time talented, he has to get at least one Super Bowl, right? I know Dan Marino's that 1% that hasn't, but I'll be shocked if Josh Allen, when it's all said and done, in 2060, when I'm Grandpa Dom, and they're like, Grandpa Dom, tell us about Josh Allen. What about Scrap? I don't think I'm going to say, oh, man, you never won a Super Bowl, Sonny. No, I think like, oh, yeah, Josh Allen, Super Bowl champion, live arm, gunslinger. I'm just hoping I'm alive in like 2060. Hopefully that's the case.
I have no doubt that you will. I'll be probably muttering the same things to myself. Be like, oh, be going back watching Josh Allen 2026 Super Bowl highlights possibly. I mean, if there was a year, right, this AFC, the way that how vulnerable Kansas City has looked, we know that Baltimore and Cincinnati are not going to be there at the end of the day, right? So, and how legitimate are people taking Denver and Indianapolis right now? So
that's right.
We will see. 8-20, 13-26.
Thank you, Hatchie. I was about to ask. I need two more, but Hatchie's got me.
So 8, 13, 20, 26. Is that right?
8, 13, 20, 26. You got it, my man.
And we also have, I believe, 3 vault keys.
Yes, we do. Alrighty. So 13 and then 26. Alrighty. Yeah, that Wyoming Josh Allen, who just got his number retired. Yeah. At Wyoming. How cool is that? I saw people online was like, he wasn't that good at Wyoming, so he shouldn't have his number retired. Well, guess what? When you ask me, name a football player who went to Wyoming, the first player that comes to mind is Josh freaking Allen. Yeah. It's a live break. Yeah, which break number 9? If you can, because each break is different. But I'll tell you what, if you bought a spot in a break, you're going to be in that very next one. Your name will be in there. I'm guessing the college. Yeah, 7 spots to go. So that break is going to happen once those 7 spots sell out. So this is not the college. This is a different series we're doing right now. This is a vault box break. So that's going to happen in just a matter of moments. And a great price point right there, $59. CeeDee Lamb, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith still available. So, all right. So the ticker is good. Now, time for the randomizer.
20 and 26 will be behind you.
Thank you, sir. All righty. Come on, randomizer. It is taking its sweet time.
It's making you work today.
No kidding. All righty. Let me see if I can just bring up another one. Yep, same scenario. Once that break sells out, that's when we'll do the break. Live break jersey number 6. That is 3 spots to go. So once that break sells out, we'll do that break. All right, let me bring the randomizer up. And I just want to clarify, you bought a spot in a break. You're not guaranteed to win an item. So I just want to throw that out there, that you bought a spot in a break for a chance to win some memorabilia for a fraction of the cost. All right, guys, good luck to everybody. The vault break right now, this is the best break to get into. You want to walk away with the best bang for your buck. You want to walk away with maybe over $1,000 worth of value for your item. Get in this vault box break. But here we go, 7 times in the randomizer. There we are. All right, copy and paste. Jackie, NFC North. Dustin, the NFC South. Brent, the NFC East. Joseph, the NFC West. Brandon, the AFC North. Louis, the AFC South, Jackie, the AFC East, and Heath, the AFC West. Let me just space this out a little bit. There we go. All righty. We'll go in numerical order. So 8, 13, 20, 26. Good luck to everybody. I can't see anything but helmets. There you go. All right, good. Sorry, probably had the randomizer up. Brandon, make sure you're live, my man. Make sure you are live. But all right, let's do the quad. I just want to, 8 is gone, 13 is gone, 20 is gone, and 26 is gone. All righty, there you go. All right, here we go. We got You ready, Rob?
I've been ready since the moment I woke up today.
All right.
But I'm still not ready, though. I know how it works this first time with you all on the explanation page. Confused me about the slots and all that. Cut and shoot. Thank you for all your questions, man. Again, if you have anything else that you'd like to know going forward, just feel free to let Dom and I know. Oh, yeah.
How about a Lawrence Taylor speed flex? Gonna go to Hatchie in the NFC East. Congratulations, Hatchie. Lawrence Taylor speed flex. This is why you get in the vault.
Beauty.
Nice.
Beauty.
Hatchie. Wow. Lawrence Taylor, beautiful rave speed flex. You have the Beckett cert on the back. Congratulations. And thank you, Hatchie. Thank you, my man. Very, very nice. This one's not leaving the table. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we talk about. Even for a guy like, for our guy Hatch, who only has one spot, right? The one $400 spot.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes, and now he's got the greatest defensive player of all time added to his collection on a custom speed flex, which, you know, I can get into the numbers and the logistics of that. Obviously, Giants fans, ask our guy who just commented the fire emojis and Doc Rivers. Some would say, Don, that is priceless for a speed flex of the great Lawrence Taylor. So that's going to be a hard act to follow, as they say in showbiz.
Hey, but we have some helmets that can follow, some speed flexes in this series, but we'll see. Hatchie, very nice. Hatchie right now, he's probably looking for the Jason Kelce double up secondary headliner. We'll leave this bad boy on the table because I'm not going to put away a Lawrence Taylor speed flex away because Doc Rivers will be mad at me if that's the case. Like, come on, Dom. It's the greatest New York Giant of all time. What are you doing? I got you, Doc.
I was going to say, you're just shunning all of the NFC guys.
Also helps that it's a great looking helmet, an even better player, right?
That definitely helps.
There you go. All righty. Box 13 coming up. We got the greatest wide receiver of all time and the defensive GOAT. Look at that D-GOAT. Freaking awesome, man. Gosh. Lawrence Taylor. Bill Belichick says the greatest player he ever coached. And he coached some pretty good players, Bill Belichick, right?
I mean, a few here and there.
Yeah.
You got guys like, you know, I'm not going to go into it, but N'Keal Harry. Sorry.
Yeah, first round pick. All righty. Here's box 13.
James White.
N'Keal Harry. You big Arizona State fan?
Yeah. Go James Harden.
There you go. All right.
Go Devils.
Who do we have? Oh my gosh.
Back to back.
Oh my gosh. Why was this not a photo headliner? Why the hell was this not a photo headliner?
Tell him, Dom.
Jason
Whoa.
Kelce on the custom Philadelphia Eagles authentic. Whoa. This is a secondary headliner. And you can say, well, Dom, he's an offensive lineman. Jason Kelce,
Wow.
an icon in Philly in every commercial that I've seen on ESPN, on a beautiful, custom, authentic helmet.
That's crazy.
Damn. PSA, cert on the back. Yeah, this is an authentic, guys. Hatchie. Damn, you got that neon green ink. Wow. Look at this helmet, guys. Wow. A flash ripped? Damn. Hatchie, congratulations. That's a nice freaking surprise right there. You know what? That one's staying on the table, too. That one is freaking...
Oh,
this is... I mean, this could have been a photo headliner. I get it, offensive lineman, Dom. It's Jason Kelsey. The guy's an icon in Philly, and this helmet aesthetically is freaking awesome.
I'd lock you out of the break room if you refuse to put that on the table. So
Hey,
that's a good call.
It is staying.
Yeah, well, this is nothing but Jason Kelsey love here. Let me see his career accolades. By the way, so 2-time Super Bowl champion. Know that off the top of my head. Let's see. Oh, one-time Super Bowl champion with the 2018 Eagles, 7-time Pro Bowlers, 6-time All-Pro. Yeah, I mean, linemen. This is the thing, is that we respect linemen here. The crazy thing about Jason, too, is that 6 out of his 7 Pro Bowl appearances came from the last 6 years of his career. So he finished very, very strong at the age of 36, played in 193 games, Dom, and he started all 193.
Man, I like this helmet a lot. Damn, very nice. Congrats, Hatch.
Another great Bearcat. Go Cats.
Box 20 coming up. Who knows what the hell we have in this series now after that? Man, I'm shocked. That's a freaking awesome helmet, man. All right, box 26. That is probably... there's a handful of times where I'm just like scratching my head with some of these hits. I know it's a secondary headliner, but that helmet is that's a photo headliner. Here's box 20. All righty. We have, let me mark this red for the double up for Hatchie. Jason Kelsey. All righty. How about one of the craziest players of all time? It is Bill Romanowski. Ooh, I've never seen this inscription. RomoCop. I know it's his nickname, but I've never actually seen him sign it before.
No, it's cool.
Very cool. That's going to be Heath Pepper in the AFC West. Bill Romanowski. He was a character, nevertheless. Heath Pepper, congratulations. We have a PSA cert, a former Super Bowl champion with the Broncos and the 49ers.
Awesome hit.
Nice hit. I remember as a kid watching the old NFL drafts, and he used to be like on the panel for full players, Bill Romanowski. And you have the suit and tie, he'll come off as a real nice guy. And then you watch a Raiders game back in the early 2000s, and if there was a dirty play that happened, Bill Romanowski probably in the middle of that.
Yeah, I've seen a few Romanowski lids in my time here at UA, and yeah, Dom, I agree with you. I've yet to see a RoboCop.
Very
cool. RoboCop or
RomoCop.
Oh, RomoCop. Yeah, very cool.
So Heath Pepper.
RomoCop, like that.
Very nice, Heath. Bill Romanowski. It's a damn good hit in the and more section. All right, our final box in the quad. Are we going to have a photo headliner? We'll see. It's also in the longest yard, Bill Romanowski.
Yeah, yep.
On the guards team, so makes sense why. All righty. Authentic. The iconic silver and black. A lot of ink on this helmet. You like that, right? RomoCop. Badass. All righty.
Good box calling, I guess. I would say so, Brent. I would say so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see what we have in our last box in this quad. Man, regardless of what comes out of this last box, we're going to have a crap ton of headliners still available. I would run to that next double, single. All right, 26. Coming up. Here we go. Box 26. This is for the Bill Romanowski. All right. Who do we have in our final box of the quad? Ooh. Damn. This is the first time I pulled him on this helmet in the break room. And you're like, how the hell is that the first time you pulled him for the first time on this team in the break room? Because I pulled him one time when he was on Carolina, about maybe a year or two ago. But when you get this signature, you want on this team. How about it? It is Charles Tillman.
Nice.
Peanut Tillman, former corner for the Chicago Bears. Jackie, congratulations. Peanut Tillman, who's freaking beloved in Chicago. The Peanut Punch.
Yep.
Back at Sir, former FBI agent.
Yeah.
Charles Tillman. That's
yeah.
freaking cool. Seeing him on the Bears Authentic. The only time I ever pulled him here in the break room, it was on a Panthers jersey. So Charles Tillman, get him on the team that you know Peanut Tillman for. Very nice, Jackie. Congrats.
Very, very nice win. Yeah, Charles Tillman, great career. Helped the Bears, make a Super Bowl in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Part of a very, very good defensive unit. Any defense that Charles Tillman on automatically upgraded. One of the best turnover enforcing DBs in his day, to say the least.
Yeah, you knew you were going to have to hold on to that football if you were going against the Bears and Charles Tillman.
Yeah, he popularized that.
Yeah, look out for the peanut punch.
Yeah.
You ever think he knocked anyone out on accident with the peanut punch?
Maybe himself a time or two.
Accidentally got himself in the jaw. Ouch. This is what I've been doing the entire time? A nice hit. Charles Tillman. That vault, man. Wow. While I go back to delivering these packages, I'll be on for the primetime show, but don't forget to email me. I got you, Michael. So I can get this ordered and you can wear it on the show. I got you, my man. I got you. Thank you, sir. Charles Tillman. All righty. I'll bring it up on the screen what's left in the vault, but right now I'll be running probably back into that series because it is freaking loaded with headliners. We only pulled one photo headliner in that vault, the Lawrence Taylor, as you see right there. But guys, the double-up opportunities in the NFC North and the AFC East still alive. Josh Allen, Gronk, Gibbs, Justin Jefferson. Alrighty.
That's why you grab him, man.
That is right. Lawrence Taylor was one in that double by Hatchie. Won the Lawrence Taylor and the Jason Kelsey. That was a freaking nice double up right there. That Jason Kelsey, what a surprise that helmet was. So freaking nice. The Lawrence Taylor, this is not a surprise. We saw it on the graphic. We know how nice the Rave helmets are. D-Goat. We still have the Baker Mayfield Rave, the Justin Jefferson Rave, and the Josh Allen Rave still available in that series. Let me bring this up on the screen for you guys to check out. The Bake Show on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Authentic. Justin Jefferson on the Speed Flex Rave. Minnesota Vikings. Jonathan Taylor on the Salute to Service. Jahmyr Gibbs. Custom Speed Flex. Josh Allen Authentic on the beautiful Buffalo Bills Rave Authentic. Puka Nacua on the beautiful Rams helmet. Rob Gronkowski, one of the greatest players ever, arguably the greatest tight end, on a beautiful customized Speed Flex that pairs up with that Josh Allen, which you guys can get for only $200 in a double if they both come out. We have a Jamar Chase Authentic, Mr. Triple Crown, Cincinnati Bengals, wide receiver 1. Secondary headliner, Michael Vick and Patrick Surtain II, still out there in this vault. This vault is freaking loaded right now. 20 boxes left. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 photo headliners, 2 photo headliners, 20 boxes, 10 headliners. This vault might be gone for the primetime show.
Yeah, it seems like it's trending in that direction. Dom, we're also going to have a jersey coming up right now.
All righty. Jerseys coming up. We'll get that ready. So the jersey break. But I have to imagine those spots in that vault. If you guys want to hit a home run in the break room, get the best bang for your buck, get the most value, it is this vault series, guys. You can win yourself a Speed Flex helmet. A Speed Flex helmet for as little as $100 in a vault single. Now, if you go on Riddell.com and you just type in a Speed Flex helmet that's not autographed, that's not designed, that's not custom, just a regular Speed Flex to wear in the football field, costs you around $600, $650, $700. Well, why don't you get an awesome signature on a Speed Flex, on a customized Speed Flex for cheaper than that? Maybe walk away with 2 for $200. But you can't win if you don't play. That vault, the most loaded series right now. You want to spend $100 and maybe walk away with an item that's north of $1,000? This is a series to do it. The vault. But we do have a jersey break coming up, number 6.
Yes, we do.
There's Lance, Ryan, Eric, and Steven. So please wait for my message. This is the jersey. So Lance, Ryan, Eric, and Steven. Wheel, you got it. All righty. So let me get that wheel out of 30. All right, here we go. Wheel for the jerseys. It's going to be box 8. We'll see if we have box 8, which we do. All right, off to a good start. All righty, let me grab that. All right. Copy and paste. Take you guys to the randomizer 7 times. All right. Here we go. Good luck, guys. 7 times in the randomizer. There we are. All righty. Copy and paste. Take you to the divisions for our jersey break. Eric, you have the NFC North. Steven, the NFC South. Ryan, the NFC East. Eric, the NFC West. Lance, the AFC North. Ryan, the AFC South. And Steven, the AFC East and the AFC West. Good luck to everybody. Box 8 for our jerseys, which is the chase wheel spin for our show. All righty. We have ourselves a former Pro Bowl running back. I believe he finished second in MVP voting in 1998. It is Jamal Anderson.
First Jamal that I've seen. Very cool, man.
Yeah, the Dirty Bird.
The Dirty Bird, yeah.
Gonna go to Steven in that
That's
NFC
awesome.
South. Jamal Anderson, very nice on the throwback Falcons jersey.
Closer magic there for Steven. Bought the last 3 spots, Dom.
Congrats, Steven. There you go. Jamal Anderson. Very, very nice. So that is jersey number 6. But I have to imagine we're going to run that vault back, right? 23 people watching right now. If anyone has any questions, please feel free. Now, if you want to ask, Dom, what's the break to get into right now? What has the best items? What has the best value? What can I get my best bang for my buck for? It's the vault right now. Speedflex helmets, authentic helmets, full-size lids. We have 3 vault keys remaining. What's a vault key? A vault key is store credit that you win alongside a full-size helmet in that series, and there's 3 more to go. We have a $200, $100, and a $50 vault key still out there. So maybe a $200 store credit and a full-size lid coming your way. That's if you don't want a headliner. The goal is always want a headliner, but that's not a nice little consolation prize right there. All righty. Very, very nice. Jamal Anderson. There you go. So what do you guys want to do? There's 23 people watching right now, and I know you're watching to get some breaks done. If you're not, thank you. But we want to get these breaks sold out, and I'm surprised that vault single has not closed out yet for only $100 a spot. And I know there's a couple of orders in that vault single, too. Yeah, especially with a Josh Allen authentic, a Gronk Speedflex, a Baker Mayfield. Hey, I'm just saying, you want to win a item for north of $1,000 potentially in the break room, the vault is the break to do it. There it is right there. There's that vault break. Look at those Rave helmets. I freaking love Rave helmets. The Baker Mayfield, the Josh Allen, the Justin Jefferson still out there. Who's going to get in that vault? I'll write this out for Steven really fast. If anyone has any questions, what we have in any series in the break room, please let us know. If you're just looking for your favorite team, favorite players, drop them in the chat. I can tell you where they might be hiding out here in the break room. But what do you guys want to do next? We got people watching right now. What break?
A lot of them.
Do you guys want to break next?
So just a quick inventory up there on Mr. Pellegrini. So we still got one spot left in that coveted quad box, guys, for the inscription half and half, headlined by Sterling Sharp. So we got that final spot out. We get a brand new series in through the door, my friend. Another thing that we got going on that is still got some headliners. Actually, a 60% chance, Dom, of making that happen is that 1 in 4 series. You got 3 spots in the single and the double. 60% chance at Mark Messier on a licensed jersey. Troy Aikman and Kurt Warner, 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, headlining the secondary part of that. The jerseys have been extremely hot, part of the Chase Wheel Spin today. We've seen a lot of great jerseys, and we are already back down to 3 spots in the jerseys getting refilled coming up here. So got a lot of good stuff coming up. That definitely is not going to be the last break we're going to do, Dom. We should have a lot more breaks coming up by the 5 o'clock hour.
Hell yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah. The break page getting hot right now. You said the jerseys got 3 spots taken in the next one. Guys, I always say this. I love the jerseys. If you're getting the custom jerseys because you collect jerseys and you want the extra spots, more power to you. If you're going to spend $80 in a jersey box break, I would recommend getting a spot in the vault. I know it's only 1 spot to the 3 spots, but if you want to win the best bang for your buck in the break room, it's the vault. The jerseys, excellent break, but actually, is that sold out? Might be sold.
What?
I think we got to make it live again. Sorry.
The jerseys?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was actually just looking at that myself. I was like, I put that at 8 immediately. So let me see this really quick. I'm in the Shopify, so just
good.
give me a sec. Yeah, that should be at 8. It just didn't save.
I see it all the time in the break room, Rob. They see the price point for the vault like $100.
Yep.
What? I'd rather get this for. And then they get so many spots in a break that's, let's say they end up getting like 20 spots in a jersey break and then spending like $400 in the break room, $500 in the break room. If you're going to spend that much money in the break room, get in that vault box break because not only can you get your money back, but you can 10 times your money back in that series.
I think that's one of the biggest parts of it too, right? Because those, like you said, getting your money back, you can even possibly double up your money depending on which spot you get into. We have a $200, $150 vault key that's left available in this vault box. And after that quad we just did, we're now down to 20 available spots that we have left. So, naturally as the numbers start to go down, your numbers just naturally increase for your chance to earn some cash back.
$200 a spot in a double box break. $200. You have a chance to win a Jahmyr Gibbs Speed Flex and a Justin Jefferson Speed Flex in the same break. And you could get $2,000 worth of helmets, and it only cost you $200. Now, if you're new to this channel right now, and you're like, well, how often do people double up in doubles? Well, we had one earlier with Ryan Andreessen, doubled up in that NFC East. We just had a double up in the quad box break. Obviously, with a quad box break, there's 4 boxes, so an extra chance for someone to walk away with 2 helmets, 3 helmets, but still, you walk away with 2 helmets in a quad box break, you're feeling pretty damn good, especially Hatchie right there, walked away with a Lawrence Taylor Speed Flex and a Jason Kelsey Authentic, well worth the $400 right there. He's got the Lawrence Taylor Speed Flex around $1,000, and that Kelsey Authentic, man. That Kelsey's freaking awesome. Let me show this off. This was, what I say, prize awesome hit in this series, guys. And I get it, the goal is always the headliners, but don't sleep on the other items in this series because there might be your favorite team hiding out in this break that is just not listed, and it could be an awesome, awesome helmet. And if you ever win your favorite team in the break room, sure, that might be an and more hit to someone who doesn't like that team, but if you win your favorite team, that's a freaking headliner hit, and there might be your favorite team hiding out in the vault. If you guys have any questions, if you're looking for your favorite team here in the break room and you don't see them listed on any series, drop them in the chat. I can let you know who on your favorite team might be hiding out in that and more section. Obviously, if you're a 49er fan, Joe Montana's not going to be in the and more section. He'll be a photo headliner if we had him in the break room. Yeah. But maybe Patrick Willis, Frank Gore, a couple Hall of Famers right there could be hiding out in the and more section. So if you don't see your favorite team, drop it in the chat, and I can help you maybe tell you where they might be hiding out in the break room. If you have any questions on how the break room works, please feel free to ask. We'll happily let you know. But right now we are a little open here in the break room. One spot to go in that half and half quad, but we've been at one spot to go for pretty much the whole day. That quad is for the half and half, $468 a spot. We have a Sterling Sharp still available in that series. That's an inscription half and half. So all those helmets are going to be authentics with inscription. And the only headliner I can guarantee that is still in there is the Hall of Fame wide receiver, Sterling Sharp. We have 15% off all mystery boxes on our website right now, guys. So go to buy a mystery box tab right here, and then boom, jerseys, Speed Flex, mini helmets, authentics, and the headliner package. You guys see it, 15% off for our Black Friday week sale. Not just one day, it's all week here in the break room.
Love it.
And by the way, guys, make sure you sign up for our signature club because you go rack up reward points. And with all those reward points, you can eventually get yourself a free item from this mystery box tab. So definitely sign up for our signature club if you're not a member already. It's easy. All you have to do is join now. I'll drop that link in the chat for you guys if anyone's interested. Doesn't hurt to join, right?
It shouldn't. I'd be shocked if it did.
Especially if you plan on getting some more orders in the break room. Sign up for that signature club. Get those reward points. And then eventually get these free items. But if you want them right now, it's the week to do it. 15% off all week. Not just Black Friday. Not just one day. All week here in the break room. I love these new graphics, man. Shout out to our graphics team, marketing team. Very well done. Awesome. But our live break page, hey, you want to get some reward points, get quadruple the points, get a spot in the quad. Baker Mayfield, Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Allen, Puka Nacua, Rob Gronkowski, Jamar Chase, Michael Vick, and Patrick Surtain the second. Victory formation, vault, full-size mixer. We have 3 vault keys remaining. Vault keys are store credit. We have a $200, $100, and $50. By the way, you win the vault key alongside a full-size helmet, so it's a nice little 2-in-1 special to you right there. Full-size lid and a vault key. Jackie won a Anthony Munoz and a $300 vault key.
Ooh.
That she used in that quad, by the way. So there you go. Shout out to Jackie.
That's how you use it. That's how you get it done.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Here's that Gronk Speed Flex. One of the best players of the 21st century. One of the most iconic players, too, man. Gronk was so fun to watch, not because he was a dominant tight end, but just seems like an all-around awesome, awesome guy who never took for granted that he was playing football for a living, right? He always had some fun. We love Gronk. Try not to spike the helmet, though, if we pull out of the box. All right, Rob? Don't spike the Speed Flex.
I've been advised not to, but I've definitely been tempted.
It is
no
tempting.
Guarantee.
Here's Jahmyr Gibbs, Mr. 200 yards, 55 fantasy points just the other day. Well, you get 215 yards? You get him a Speed Flex of Gibbs cheaper than how many yards he had on Friday. Get him for as low as $100 in a single. If you want to get the Gibbs and Justin Jefferson, get in that double for only $200. Get yourself $2,000 worth of value with Speed Flexes for only $200 in this break room right here. Jefferson and Gibbs, 20 boxes left in this vault series. Baker Mayfield, Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor, Gibbs, Josh Allen, Puka Nacua, Rob Gronkowski, Jamar Chase, Michael Vick, Patrick Surtain the second. PS2, Defensive Player of the Year, man, is in the secondary headliner list. It goes to show this series is loaded.
It is, and your wonderful soliloquy there, Dom, was enough to get our guy Louie back in this bad boy again. So thank you very much, Louie. Got himself a vault single, bringing that down to 5 spots to go, my friend.
Thank you, sir. 5 spots to go in that vault single. Yeah, you get yourself a Speed Flex for as low as $100 here in the break room. Holiday season just around the corner, and memorabilia makes for a great gift. Trust me, I know. My mother surprised me as a kid one year when a Brett Favre authentic as a Packer fan. That's the world to me right there. Well, the bad news for my mom, though, is that Ultimate Autographs didn't exist back then when she got that helmet. That was around 20 years ago. I'm sure she wished she got it for a fraction of the cost. Good news for you guys. You guys can get these helmets for a fraction of the cost, and you guys can make someone's holiday season a special season this year. And the best part is, though, you can get a Speed Flex helmet for as low as $100, gift it to somebody, and they're like, damn, now I got to give this person a $1,000 gift because they just got me a speed flex. These ain't cheap, and little did they know, you got it for a fraction of the cost here in the UA Live Break Room. So that vault is going to be hot. What do you want to see in that vault, Rob?
For me, man, I would love to see that. We talked about him a lot today, but give me that Jay Jetters or that Jonathan Taylor. The Jonathan Taylor, probably specifically, man. I've been a huge JT supporter all season long. I just love giving some love to the skill position players that I don't think get nearly enough love. Jonathan Taylor, certainly one of them, former rushing yards leader. He's going to lead the league in rushing again this season. So, I've been watching the Colts a lot this season, but just talking about the lid itself and the memorabilia overall. Just having him on an Eclipse is very, very cool. I haven't seen a Jonathan Taylor Colts design like this as of yet, so get that gold horseshoe. Nothing more special and more lucky than a gold horseshoe.
That is actually the brand new salute to service.
Oh, it is a salute to service.
So easily to be confused with the Eclipse.
Looks like it,
but
yeah.
That is the brand new salute to service for Jonathan Taylor. You definitely want to see JT here in the break room, one of the best players of this 2025 season. I want to see that Josh Allen Gronk double up. JA17, Rob Gronkowski, two icons. Josh Allen's such a freaking beast, man. So fun to watch. In my mind, and I know this might be a hot take because I know he still has to get past Patrick Mahomes in the postseason, but there's not a quarterback that I'll rather have in the NFL than Josh Allen. That might be a hot take, but I'm sorry, the MVP, freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
JA17. Baker Mayfield on the Rave Authentic for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hopefully he suits up next week for the Bucs. I know he has a shoulder injury. If I know one thing about Baker Mayfield, and actually it was probably the reason why he got traded from Cleveland, he's a tough-ass player. And it's going to take a lot more than a sprained AC joint to have Baker Mayfield sit out. His last season in Cleveland, he played with several injuries where the Browns were like, oh, man, maybe this guy, he doesn't have it anymore. No, man, he was just being tough and playing for your franchise, and you got rid of him for, doesn't matter who they got rid of him for. That guy doesn't play anymore. But Baker Mayfield, I'm sure the Cleveland fans are wishing that Baker Mayfield was still in the dog pound, right? The Bait Show. Yep. They call him Hot Take Dom. Episode of First Take. Who's better, LeBron or Jordan? No, different show. Wrong show. Wrong show. Hey, Josh Allen, you could say it's a hot take, but the way he's been played the last two seasons, and I get it, you got to get past Patrick Mahomes in the postseason, but Josh Allen, man, he has a freaking all. I'm telling you, I get Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl, but I'll be shocked. This guy, so damn talented if he never won a freaking Super Bowl.
I think there's some guys that are an exception to the rule. Like, it's okay to not be the greatest and still not be considered a great guy. Like, for example, in one of my chats today, I was talking about a former great. We actually get his teammates all the time here in the room. I haven't seen this guy in particular, but Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
We got Antonio Gates and LaDainian Tomlinson all the time here in the live break room, and a guy that's 6th all time in passing touchdowns. He's got the same playoff, quarterback passer rating as Brett Favre, Ben Roethlisberger, Steve Young. It's higher than John Elway. So a guy that's an 8-time Pro Bowler, but, a guy that doesn't really get talked about nearly as much because he made one AFC Championship game appearance, right? So, a guy like Josh Allen, I think we all know from watching football the last couple of years, his greatness and where he's going to be as an all-time great. So I think people sometimes get a little too invested, like you said, that first take culture when it comes to ring talk. So I think that obviously does matter because you play the games to win. But, hey, just because you end up being runner-up to a guy like Patrick Mahomes in a conference for the last 5+ years, that doesn't necessarily shouldn't devalue you in any way,
If you look at the value of a Josh Allen helmet, and not just a Speedflex, an authentic helmet, I think that they'll tell you that they believe this guy's going to win a Super Bowl in the near future. His authentic helmets, they go for a lot of Speedflexes, Josh freaking Allen.
Well, as much as look, this Vault series is
just to stop you really fast. I'm on Fanatics.com now.
Go for it.
And they have just to put in perspective, it's not an authentic, but it's a Josh Allen rep helmet. A rep helmet, by the way, guys, which authentics are better, but I love reps, but authentics are better. It's going for $1,100. A rep helmet of Josh Allen. In the break room for as little as $100. You get that beautiful Rave Authentic. Beautiful Rave Authentic Josh Allen for as little as $100. If you want to walk away with the Josh Allen and the Rob Gronkowski, maybe $2,000 of your value for only $200, get in that double JA17. Then seeing how much his helmet is now, his rep helmet, his authentic helmet, they're telling you they think he's going to win a Super Bowl too. They'll be shocked.
On that value, yeah, 100%. 100%.
A rep helmet, $1,100. That's not eBay, guys. That's not on eBay. That's not just some guy, random guy just selling that helmet for $1,100. That's on Fanatics.com. It says last purchased more than a day ago. So people are JA17. They want JA17. You get the authentic helmet and beautiful Rave helmet for as low as $100.
So you're talking about a guy who you would probably say is a future Hall of Famer, right? You'd probably say that in Josh Allen. Well, how about we pull a guy who is a guaranteed Hall of Famer? Actually, just got enshrined this past summer. We're gonna go into another quad. We're gonna be flexing those quads again there, Dom. Half and half specialty series. Shout out to Kelly Hansen.
Thank you,
She got that bad boy closed out. So Final Four for this half and half inscription.
Right. So that's the half and half, guys. We'll close that out. By the way, guys, the Vault quad actually cheaper than that half and half quad and more headliners. So if you guys want to keep on quadding, the Vault, a cheaper Vault quad break and plenty of more headliners. Only one headliner left in that half and half, which we'll be doing right now, but we got the 10 headliners still left in this Vault. So I'll definitely run to this quad too. I'm going to drop this link in the chat. But we will do that quad. We know we have a Sterling Sharp and then 3 from the and more section. We'll see. But thank you guys for finally closing out that half and half. We're going to see some authentics with inscriptions. Don't need to ask for box numbers because these are our final 4 boxes in this series.
Got those all available.
Thank you, sir.
Got those for you.
I say the inscription is Packer for life. That'll be a nice inscription. I'm going to go with, that's a good guess. I like that a lot. Hall of Fame, I feel like that's too easy. I feel like that'll be on there. I'm going to reach for one then. I'm going to go Triple Crown. Just to be different. But I do like Packer for life. I think it's a good guess.
I'm going to go with Sterling Sharp.
Well, we know that's going to be on there.
Okay.
I hope so.
All right, well, there you go.
All righty. So let me take these off the ticker.
Nice little mound for you here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you guys for closing out this half and half. I do like that guess. So the breaks start once they sell out. We do not do a break until it says sold out on the break page. So whatever break that you got into, you can always cross-reference on our website if you want to look at your receipt on the email that you received. It'll say live break and the number, and you can go on our website and see if we're still on live break and the number that you bought your break in, then we do not do that break. But if we're on, let's say you bought a spot in live break 1, and we're on live break 2, then we did your break, or we're going to currently doing your break then. But breaks happen once they sell out. Alrighty. So I don't need any box calls because this is our final. And I think we're good on putting something up because I know you guys tonight might have a little something. So, alrighty. So Walter, Sean, Vincent, Brent, Christy, Dustin, Donnie, and Kelly.
Yeah, Javier, I just saw that you bought a spot in the jersey break number 7, my man. So that's down to 5 spots. Hopefully by the end of the show, by the end of this, we'll end up closing out possibly with your break. When those 5 spots are filled again, only time will tell. But at the rate that the jerseys have been moving, it's been one of our fastest moving breaks so far, my friends. So
jersey's only $29 a spot, guys. That should definitely be an easy closeout. By the time we're done with this quad, I expect that jersey to be sold out.
Yep, and then also has a personal as well. So thank you, Javier.
Thank you. All righty. Javier, man, who's your team? And I would say take your chance at the vault, my man. Win yourself a Speed Flex for a fraction of the cost. Get the best bang for your buck in the break room while you're at it. But thank you for joining us. All right, 7 times here in the randomizer for our division spots. We know there's a Sterling Sharp, so who has the NFC North? We at least know you're going to walk away with at least one thing, but then we'll see what else we have in these other 3 boxes. Rams, definitely go to the vault. Puka Nacua. I would definitely go to the vault right now for the Puka Nacua.
100%.
All right.
$100 for a single there.
I love the custom jerseys, but you can win a full-size, authentic Puka Nacua for as little as $100? Yeah, I'm going to the vault if I'm a Rams fan. All righty. So here we go. Walter, you're going to have a Sterling Sharp coming your way. Christy, you have the NFC South. Vincent, you have the NFC East. Donnie, you have the NFC West. Sean, you have the AFC North. Dustin, you have the AFC South. Brent, you have the AFC East. And Kelly, you have the AFC West. There you go. And I'm with Kavor. Get that Puka if you're a Rams fan. And Puka's a name. We're getting him more in the break room. I don't want to talk too much inside baseball or spoil my anything. But Puka is a name that I was going to say in that message that we were going to put in the chat. But I want to see Puka Nacua more in the break room. We don't get him too often. We are getting him more and more often here in the break room. But if you're a Rams fan, get Puka before he's gone. I hope we get more Puka.
More Puka, more fun.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, we're going numerical order for our quad. So, yeah, 8. Let's see what box the Sterling Sharp is. Every box in this here is going to be an authentic with inscription. So we're going to see some awesome lids regardless. I can tell you what, Walter's going to have a hit in the NFC North with Sterling. We'll see if we have one hiding out in that and more section, possibly a double up. Oh, here it is. All right, we don't have to wait long.
There we go.
For the last headliner, here he is, Sterling Sharp. Okay, there he is, the Hall of Fame inscription. So it's just a Hall of Fame inscription on the Sterling Sharp, Hall of Fame 25. Going to go to Walter. Very nice. Look how nice these Green Bay Packer helmets are. Look how nice. This is not jersey. This is half and half quad box break. We did jersey number 6 a while ago, and that was won by Steven, a Jamal Anderson jersey. So here we go. A Sterling Sharp authentic. Walter, congrats, my man. Congratulations.
Yeah, one of the better skill position players in your team's franchise history, Mr. Sterling Sharp.
Yes.
Got his just due, long overdue Hall of Fame induction.
If he did not retire early because of a neck injury,
yeah,
he would be regarded as one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. That simple.
Easily.
Put up those great numbers with Don Mikowski and a little bit with Brett Favre. When Brett Favre was really entering his prime, that's when Sharp had his career-ending injury. So, man, what could have been, but hey, what he did already was good enough to be in that Hall of Fame, man. Sterling Sharp. He waited too damn long to be in the Hall of Fame, too.
Yeah, Chicago kid Sterling Sharp. Like you said, that career-ending neck injury, only played 7 full seasons in the NFL. Played every single game that he ever was eligible to participate in, Dom, in the NFL. So career cut too short at age 29. But, in 92 and 93, he actually finished top 10 in MVP voting as a wide receiver. So
freaking beast, man.
Pretty crazy stuff.
Sterling, Mr. Triple Crown. Jamar Chase in the vault. Another member of that Triple Crown. All righty. So now, we got some surprises. Fine, Rob. I'll keep the Packer helmet on the table. Fine. If you're going to twist my arm, I'll keep it on the table, my man. All righty. What a good-looking helmet. Freaking nice. Sterling Sharp. Alrighty. Let's see what we have in box 17. Here we go. Who do we have? Alrighty. How about Biscuits? Cornelius
Nice.
Bennett
Very
with the 90s All-Decade Team inscription. How cool is this? AFC East, Hatchie. Very nice. The NFC East was nice to Hatchie in the Vault quad break. The AFC East, nice to him in this break. Cornelius Bennett. There you go. Got the JSA cert. Very, very nice. Congrats, Hatchie, in the AFC East. Authentic with the inscription. Cornelius. Now, I always need help spelling Cornelius.
I got you.
I got you.
Wait, Cornelius.
You're good.
Thank you.
You're good. All right. All right. Write this out for Brent.
Biscuit indeed coming from the Batman.
Biscuit! I know Batman loves Cornelius Bennett. 2, 7, 3, 8, 13. All right. Let's see what else we got in those last 2 boxes. Biscuit. All right. Great signature, too. Very, very nice. All righty. We'll circle the wagons and put the Bills helmet away. Who knows? Maybe we have another Bills helmet hiding out. Maybe a Thurman Thomas, possibly? That wouldn't be a shocker in this series. With the MVP inscription, possibly?
I mean, if he's a hidden gem, that would be... Goes to show you level of memorabilia we got, guys. But we see Thurman Thomas a lot. Mm-hmm. We are very pro Buffalo Bills here in this break room.
Oh, yeah. We like the Bills. My Super Bowl pick. Box 18. I'm still going with my same Super Bowl pick at the beginning of the year, the Don Beebe Bowl, Packers-Bills. Here we go. Cornelius Bennett. Brent Cornelius Bennett. Had the all 90s decade team inscription. Who do I have here? Ooh.
Another goodie.
I like this one. This guy was always a 99 on Madden.
Oh.
How about Orlando
Go
Pace,
Pace.
former top overall pick? This has the 2000s All-Decade Team inscription. Orlando Pace.
That's a nice one.
Gonna go to Donnie D. Hutt. Donnie! Congratulations, Donnie D. Hutt.
Greatest
Take it home.
Yeah.
D. Helmet.
Greatest show on turf, man.
Uh-huh.
D helmet. See what you did there, Dominator.
Hell, behind every great offense, there's a great left tackle. Orlando Pace, the former Ohio State Buckeye. Very, very nice. The beautiful Rams authentic lid. There's a Beckett cert on the back. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Orlando Pace.
And behind every great break, there's an even better pun.
I try. Now I'll try to pick up the pace and write this out fast. There you go. So congratulations, Donnie. A top overall pick. You know the Rams might have a top 10 pick next year's draft.
Yeah.
They own the Falcons. I know the Falcons won last week, but there's potential where the Rams, who are the best team in football right now, have a top 10 pick in the NFL draft.
Yeah.
And there's already talks of them getting Matthew Stafford's replacement, have him sit on the bench for like a year or two.
Going the Packers route, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just grooming the next excellent quarterback out in Rams country. I mean, that wouldn't be the only team, right, in sports that has that lined up. The Oklahoma City Thunder, the same thing as well. They have the Clippers pick, and as well as the Philadelphia 76ers pick as well in this upcoming draft.
And the Clippers not off to a great start this season.
No, they're not. That's looking like a top 5 pick as of right now, and what's supposed to be a loaded 2026 draft class.
The Boozer twins.
Yes, I was gonna say, yeah.
You know,
all aboard the Booze Cruise. Yeah.
I remember screaming about Carlos Boozer when he was on the Bulls, and now his kids are about to be drafted. I'm officially I'm in Unk territory now.
Yeah, I know, right? That DeBansta kid from BYU is gonna be he's gonna be a monster.
I like the kid from Kansas, the guard.
Darren Peterson.
Yeah,
I'm seeing a lot of Kobe comparisons for Darren Peterson, Devin Booker, Kobe.
I can do with the Devin Booker comparisons because Devin Booker is a great player. Let's easy with the Kobe. Let's not compare anyone to Kobe just yet, right?
Yeah.
All right. Final box of the quad. Probably in front of every great offense is a great tackle. There you go. Archie Manning. I don't think Archie Manning's going to come out this year. Maybe next season. I know his Archie Manning, the grandfather, said that Arch will be back next season in Texas, but we'll see. Alrighty. What we got? Oh. How about a Buffalo Bill?
Oh.
Ooh. What is is this?
Look at that puppy.
1970s all-decade team.
Nice.
Wow. Joe Dulaminaire. Hopefully I'm not butchering that name. It's always one I struggle with. But Joe Dulaminaire. Going to go to Brent Hatch on the beautiful Rays.
If it makes you feel better, I'd pronounce it Delamalore.
There you go.
So whatever comes best off the tongue. So Joe.
I like yours better.
Joe, if you're out there.
Joe D,
let us know. Or also our resident Bill superfan, Joshua Bateman, as well. I'm sure he knows the correct phonetic pronunciation.
Hell, Hatchy. Regardless, it is yours, my man. 2 Bills. 2 Bills in that break. Nice little double up there for Hatchy. Another double up for Hatchy
2 Bills
in the quad box break.
2 Bills make a right.
That's right. Hatchy's circling the wagons right now. The East is very kind to Hatchy today. The NFC East and the Vault quad.
Yeah.
The AFC East and this quad. Brent.
It's made out like a bandit so far. Lawrence Taylor, Speed Flex. Jason Kelsey, authentic. Joe Delamalore, authentic. And that Cornelius Bennett.
Very nice.
Electric Company. Yes, sir, Josh.
Thankfully, I have my cheat sheet to spell this. There you go. That's my son's win. Heck yeah. Congrats to your son. Got an awesome Rave Authentic coming his way. Look at these inscription. Hey, Joe D wasn't shy, right? There you go. Very, very nice.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys. Closing out that half and half. Best damn customers in the freaking business. We'll see what we have coming up after this. How close are we on that next jersey break?
We got that jersey personal coming up for our guy Javier. And then for the, let's see here. I'll show in just a second. As of right now, we're at 5.
All right.
We just had an order come in, so that may affect things. So let's see what we got.
Okay.
Oh, Dustin Aronson. Hello, DA. Good to see you again, my friend. A big time break room regular with a big time hit here. He got 2 spots in the double box break in the vault and 1 quad.
There you go. That vault is still loaded right now, guys.
Beautiful.
The vault is freaking loaded. Look at the screen right here. Baker Mayfield, Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor Gibbs, Josh Allen, Puka, Gronk, Jamar Chase. Woo! Let's get it done. It is 4:59 here in the break room right now. We can keep the show rocking for the next maybe 20, 30 minutes before we got to get the guys ready for the prime time show. But that is up to you guys. We did pull the Lawrence Taylor in the vault, but the double-ups in the NFC North, Gibbs and Jefferson, still alive. The double-ups in the AFC East, Josh Allen and Rob Gronkowski, still alive. Grab those spots before it is too late. If I'm Brent Hatch, I'm going to spot in the double because he's doubling up all day today here in the break room. So I'm at least testing my luck again and getting a spot in that double box break. So, all right. So, Javier, we do have your jersey personal. Let us know what box number you would like for that jersey personal. And we'll see where we're at after this jersey personal, Rob. But if we're still open, we'll do the chase wheel spin for the jerseys and possibly get you guys ready for the primetime show. But if these guys want to knock out another jersey break or another vault break, I would love to knock out another vault break. That double box break is 6 to go already. I would definitely grab my spot. I'm going to drop that link in the chat. Especially seeing all these double up today. I would get in the double. Because why can't that be you who doubles up? But Javier, if you are watching right now, please let us know what number you like for your jersey personal. Let's go box 3, which we know 3. Numbers are scrolling below on the ticker. 1, 2, 4, so no box 3. I know that ticker might be a little confusing, but right underneath the chase where it says jersey, you'll see the numbers. And you'll see right where it says jersey, and then those numbers are the ones available for our jersey break.
Shout out to Roger McGuire cutting that jersey break in half down to 4. Thank you, Roger. Favorite player, favorite team? Let us know here at UA between Dom and I. Just your second order that I've seen that you put in, my friends. So
jerseys are only $29 a spot, so I won't be as patient with jerseys as I am with other breaks. So if you guys want to get in that Chase Wheel Spin, by the time we're done with this personal, have that jersey break closed out. So box 7. Thank you, Javier. Thank you. All right. Good luck, my friend. And by the way, Javier, if you're a Rams fan, I highly recommend getting a spot in that vault break. Puka Nacua Authentic. You want a Ram? There's a Ram. Here we go. And have yourself the rival of the Rams, Walter Jones jersey.
nice.
The Hall of Famer for the Seattle Seahawks. Very fitting because it was the same draft as Orlando Pace that Walter Jones was drafted. Nice hit on the throw. Ooh, stat jersey. It's not very the lead stat jersey. 9-time Pro Bowler, 2000s All-Decade Team, the last two are 71, and a 2014 NFL Hall of Famer. Hell yeah. Very cool.
That's awesome, man.
Stat jerseys, the host best friend.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're popular.
No, I knew all that from the top of my head.
It's all right. Give yourself as much credit as you need to. So awesome hit there. And it's been a lineman-heavy show.
Yeah, no kidding.
Shout out to the lineman out there. Josh said it not too long ago. He said probably in front of every great offense is a great tackle. Applying to Joe Delamalore, Walter Jones, Orlando Pace, Jason Kelsey. Obviously Kelsey being a center. But yeah, very, very cool stuff. I think it was Joe Delamalore, a center, I believe.
Oh, he blocked for OJ.
Yeah, that's for sure. He might have been a guard, actually. Let me see.
Very nice. Congrats, Javier. Cool hit. Hall of Famer. I love stat jerseys. Obviously, I make the joke a host best friend, but they're awesome to display.
He was a guard. Okay.
I'm sure as a guard, he played a little bit of center from time to time, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Nice hit, Walter Jones. I love the Seattle throwback jerseys, which they're wearing more and more. Probably the most aesthetically pleasing game of this season was the Bucks Seahawks when they both wore the throwbacks.
Oh, yeah.
That was such a and then the scoreboard, the scorebug had the throwback logos too, so very, very nice.
A little little throwback action there.
I'm going to write this up for Javier. Congrats, my man. Javier's feeling good. He's a Rams fan. They just keep on winning. Kind of like Javier in this break room right now. So 2, 7, 4, 4, 30. Walter. Alrighty. Let's see where we're at on that break page. It is 5:04 here in the break room. We are still 4 to go on that jersey. So I'm going to do the Chase Wheel Spin for everyone who got in a jersey break during this show. Let me get that ready. So we did 3 jerseys. All right, there's 1, 2. And then 1 more. Let me just copy and paste. There we go. All righty, give me 1 second just to add this. All righty. So we did 3 jersey breaks in this show. Make sure I have everybody. That looks good. All righty, guys. It's going to be a top spot draw 7 times here in the randomizer. If you're the top name after 7 clicks, we're going to take it to the wheel out of 100. And wherever that wheel lands on, that's how much UA store credit you get sent to your account. There it is. Final click. 7 for the Chase Wheel Spin. It's Lance. Lance, if you're out there, my man, you know the drill. We let you pick the number that we spin the wheel at. If you have a lucky number, favorite number, strategic number, please let us know. But we'll automatically spin it at 1 if we don't hear back from you. So let us know. Been an awesome show in the 3 o'clock hour, guys. If this is our last thing that we'll do, Common and Rob, for the prime time show, it'll be a lot of fun. That vault's going to be hot. I know they have possibly a surprise for you guys. I'll let them, but stay tuned for after the show for that surprise. But all right, looks like we're going to spin this wheel for Lance. Good luck, Lance. 83 the last show. Let's see. Well, it's not going to top 83. I suck. $15. All right. Lance, sorry I cannot do better for you, but hey, $15 off your next order. Pretty good. All right. I'm going to take one last look at the break page. We are 3 to go on a jersey. I can leave that for a pre-fill for those guys at 6 p.m. So it looks like that is going to do it for us here in the 3 p.m. show. But an awesome, awesome show, guys. Thank you for keeping us busy. Thank you for getting that half and half quad sold out. Thank you for getting that vault sold out. Please keep the guys at 6 busy. Rob, thank you as always, my man.
Of course,
I appreciate you.
Yeah, you as well, man.
There you go. It's not sold out. The college has not run it. It has not sold out. As of right now, you're the only spot in that college. So you need 7 more spots taken for that break to get closed out. But College 9 has not closed out yet. And by the way, guys, any new people to the chat and they want to just cross-reference to see if their break closed out, you'll get an email with your receipt. It'll tell you what break that you got into. And if you just want to check our website, ultimateautographs.com, and if you got into live break number 9 and you see that is not live break number 9 still on our website, then you know it's like, okay, they have not run it yet. But once this gets to sold out, then live break number 9 will happen. So that is going to do it for us in the 3 p.m. show. Lance Abbott, $15 for the store credit for the Chase wheel spin. Rob, as always, thank you, brother. Amazing job, as always.
Thank you, my
to
man.
the customers, amazing job to you guys. 6 p.m. Central Time. If the break that you got into did not close out during our show, do not worry. You do not lose your spot. You get transferred over to the next show. The next show being 6 p.m. Common and Rob. So that is going to do it for our show. The primetime show starts in just under 1 hour, 6 p.m. Central Time. From Rob Hill, I am Don Pellegrini. Guys,